Hey yo everyone! I love basketball. It's one of my favorite sports to watch, and I occasionally enjoy the annual 2K installment, but after playing the resurrected college football series that EA released last year, I have been foaming at the mouth for a college basketball game. And I think the entire industry has taken notice, as College Football 25 has now become the best-selling sports game of all time. So of course, when it was teased that EA would be developing a modern NCAA basketball game, I was super stoked. But unfortunately for me and fans of March Madness, that dream is in a dire situation. Last week, an internal email that leaked from EA Sports indicates that their plans for a collegiate-style basketball game may end up in the trash chute, and it's for one of the dumbest reasons ever. So today, let's talk about this college basketball situation and where its resolution might take us. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get it. Alrighty, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of this nonsense. Last week, an email from EA Sports' Vice President of Commercial Licensing leaked. Sean O'Brien, the vice president, wrote this email to multiple universities who have been in touch with EA regarding their upcoming basketball game. Given there are some schools choosing to accept the 2K sports proposal for inclusion in NBA 2K, the offer to be included in a college basketball video game will unfortunately have to be rescinded. Everyone at EA Sports is disappointed that we all couldn't find an acceptable path forward, but we appreciate your support in trying to bring a standalone college basketball game with all men's and women's Division I institutions and student athletes, conferences, as well as the NCAA in a way that fans have told us they want. We really appreciate your support. Good luck with back to school and an exciting start to the football season. Okay, so what I'm getting from this email is that EA is being a huge bitch. If this leak is real, then EA Sports is pulling out of the college basketball game because 2K also wants to develop a collegiate hoops title.
Choice versus Cartman, pro-gun control versus Cartman, and people against the clubbing of baby seals versus Cartman. And apparently the winner of all your debates so far has been Cartman.
That's right. Cartman doesn't always win. He just gets pissed off and goes home, so we can't debate anymore. Yeah. Nuh-uh. I'm just a better debater than you guys. You don't even know what you're debating about half the time. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Oh, yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
Or at least something like that. ESPN reported last week that 2K is officially working on a college basketball experience, and fans might even get their first taste of it with 2K26 DLC. Now we're in this weird sort of corporate squabble where two gigantic companies are both fighting over the rights to license Unk Wilmington and their basketball game. There have been reports that both 2K and EA Sports have been aggressively pursuing NCAA schools for their respective video games. According to Sports Business Journal, EA has won the initial bidding war with the collegiate licensing company for the rights to the NCAA brand, which of course includes March Madness, and EA had also hoped that that meant exclusivity for every Division I school. They had to do something similar for their revitalized college football series as well, but with NIL now playing a major role in the financial side of things. But despite losing that bidding war for the NCAA brand and March Madness, 2K has remained adamant that they want their own college hoops game. Just last week, 2K announced that they had signed a deal with UCLA to develop some sort of basketball video game experience. Sports Business Journal got a full quote from a 2K spokesperson that reads, "We're excited to confirm we've entered into a non-exclusive long-term partnerships with multiple elite colleges, including UCLA, with more to be announced soon as we embark on a new college basketball project. We've been building NBA 2K into more than a game for decades, representing all that is basketball on and off the court, along with basketball culture at large. It's a platform driving the sport and culture forward, and we intend to do the same for the college experience too. We look forward to sharing more about our plans for our college basketball project in the future." So, despite being rejected by the NCAA as a whole, 2K decided to approach specific individual universities and ask them to partner with them. Essentially, 2K is now able to use UCLA in their basketball game, whether that be NBA 2K26 DLC or its own fully fleshed out game. With that being said though, 2K can't use the actual NCAA branding since that now belongs solely to EA Sports. This has apparently thrown EA into a bit of a tizzy because they wanted every Division I school exclusively. They're being so petty about it and not having every school under contract that they're now apparently giving up on their basketball game entirely. Like, is it just me, or is this kind of pathetic? Whatever happened to the American dream and capitalism and competition makes the product better? EA can't get the exclusive rights to Norfolk State, so they're just giving up? To me, that's lame as fuck, man. I mean, grow some balls, EA. You won the bidding war for exclusivity to the NCAA name. You get the brand. You get March Madness. 2K does not. Sure, 2K might have their spin-off UCLA DLC or whatever they're developing, but it won't be as good without March Madness, which is what EA has the rights to, exclusively. I don't know. To me, this indicates that 1, EA is a big bitch who is scared of competition, and 2, they must not have very much confidence in their ability to make a good basketball game. Like, yeah, 2K owns the market when it comes to virtual hoops, but I'm not sure if that's because the games are actually good or if it's just because they have the rights to the NBA and there isn't much opposition. This is why I want to see some competition here. Come on, iron sharpens iron, or whatever. If EA actually made an NCAA hoops game and it was just as good as their college football game was, then I'm sure that would light a fire under 2K's butt. This would be a major win for us consumers. But like I said, if EA can't have a monopoly on the genre, then they don't want to play ball. Pun intended. Look, I kind of get it. I think I understand where EA is coming from here. College football was a huge success because people were starving for a new NCAA game. Yeah, Madden was and is as popular as ever, but there's nothing quite like those college football games. Just the sheer amount of schools included with all of the rivalries, the pep bands, the mascots, traditions, it's really special. And to EA's credit, I really think they've delivered with this new iteration of the series. But with a college basketball game, it's different. Unlike with football, EA doesn't have the rights to making a professional basketball game. While EA Sports can monopolize football, they can't do that with basketball due to 2K owning the NBA rights. So if 2K were to hop into this college basketball race, there's a good chance they could win it. For the same reasons why EA's college football is doing so well. Fans want this game, and they want it now. 2K has the advantage of having their infrastructure already in place. They have their mechanics, they have their fan base. If they're able to get the rights to specific schools, then they could even do a My Career where you start as a college basketball player and get drafted into the NBA, just like EA Sports does with football. If I'm EA, I'm looking at the advantages that 2K has, and I'm saying to myself, yeah, this could be disastrous. If 2K puts out a college basketball experience, even if it's not March Madness since they don't technically own the rights, and it turns out to be good, that puts a lot of pressure on EA. And honestly, this could just be as simple as a race to the finish line. Yeah, College Football 25 was great, but I'm not completely sure it was because of the actual game or just the nostalgic hype machine. Like, the excitement surrounding it was through the roof, and it had been so long since we've had a proper college football game. If 2K releases their game, let's say next year in 2026, and it's halfway decent, that means EA has really got to nail their title because it's probably not coming out until like 2028. It would be humiliating to have the rights to a March Madness game and get shown up by 2K's College Hoops DLC if that's all they end up doing with it. EA no longer has the luxury of owning the market and expecting great results because they don't have any competition. By 2K pursuing these individual colleges, EA finally has some direct competition, and honestly, they might just not be able to compete. Like I said, 2K has the infrastructure, the gameplay systems, the freaking NBA. EA would be fighting an uphill battle with just the collegiate rights. But you know what? Who cares, man? EA, you gotta go out there and show 2K how to make a new, innovative basketball game. You have full control over the NCAA tournament, and I'm guessing all of the schools involved, even if those rights aren't exclusive. Who cares if 2K does some DLC with a handful of individual colleges? Guess what? People want to play as their school, not just UCLA or Duke University or some other big name school. They want to get immersed into their favorite college's traditions and history and rivalries, and EA, you are clearly able to deliver on that because you just did it with college football. Sure, maybe 2K will beat you to the market, but like I said, you have the exclusive rights to March Madness. It's ridiculous to me that a giant corporation like EA Sports would give up on hundreds of millions of dollars just because they don't have the exclusive rights to a college basketball game. Who cares if 2K shows you up? People are still gonna buy your game simply for the March Madness aspect of it. Plus, I imagine that EA is gonna have more schools in their game than 2K will for their thing. A fully licensed March Madness game will sell bananas, regardless of who's developing it. And who knows, maybe if EA steps up their game and actually gives 2K a run for their money, the NBA might negotiate some sort of licensing deal with them in the future. I know, EA, I know, it sucks that you actually have to compete in the market rather than just own a monopoly on the genre and force everyone to buy your crap. Thank God that Star Wars exclusivity deal expired. But I think you guys have heard enough of my rambling. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this little squabble between EA Sports and 2K? What do you think of EA threatening to pull out of collegiate basketball if they don't get their way? Do you have a preferred winner in this, or do you want them both to make a game? I kind of want them both to, because even if they're bad, they gotta actually try and make improvements to one-up each other, right? I don't know. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts down below in the comments though. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.